Alright guys, I'm sorry, the first video had to cut because of the call. Um actually the video continued, but then it wasn't on record. Alright, so let's quickly continue from where we stopped. So this was where we were. Alright, so we are making speedy progress. So what's left for us right now as the stand is just for us to import our different images that we want to use and then set them in order. Alright, so I'm going to import my main background image. Alright, so I said before now you should have it downloaded on your phone. You can use sites like Pinterest, sites like Free Pick, sites like there are several other sites. Alright, so I'll send the sites to you on WhatsApp. You can go through. So I'll use this image. Okay, so I'm not going to crop it. I'm going to increase its size and make sure it's set to scale. Alright, so I would not forget to centralize this. That's my relative position. Alright, so I move this upward a bit, move the image upward. Alright, and then send it to the back. Now it's sent to the back. Alright, so this is how it appears. I want to move this sideways a little. Okay, move it this way. Alright, so it's fine the way it is. Now what's left for me from this image? You see that we have to bring in the shapes, the images we have here. Alright, on this our white background. So what we need to do is that these three shapes we have here, we'll just tap on the one we want to work on and then copy that particular shape. Alright, so I want to duplicate this particular shape. I tap on it and then go to copy. Here's my copy. Alright, so I go to my shadow and remove the shadow for that image. Remove the shadow for this image, for the shape rather. Then go to my texture and then select the picture I want to use. Select the picture, so let it load. I'm going to use a pizza picture. Alright, so I'll use this. I'll crop it. Yes, this is okay. Alright, so you can see this is fine. So I'll decrease the size now. For this particular image, I'll have to reduce the size. 27 would be just fine. Alright, so I bring it downwards. Okay, so you see that you just follow through, you would get it. Right, it's not really that hard. It's not that hard. Alright, so what else do I do to this? I'm going to give it a stroke. Here's my stroke. So I'll add a stroke to it and I'll make the color of my stroke to be black. So the width too, it's okay. Yeah, just fine. Alright, sorry for that. So you can see it's just fine the way I want it. Then I go to the one at the right and duplicate that same shape. Alright, so I copy it. I go straight to remove the shadow, disable the shadow. Fine. I go straight to my texture to select the image I want. Alright, so it's loading. That's loaded. Don't mind my download. Alright, I download a lot of rubbish. on my device. Yeah, just images, 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 images. I spend quality time downloading resources. Yeah, so 98, 95, 90, okay, 90% of what you see on my download are just resources. All right, so I go online to download lots and lots and lots of resources. So as a creative, you have no option. Whether you need it or not, you just have to download and save them for the time you need them. If it's something appealing to the eye, you have to download and then save it for when you need it, or you can draw inspiration. So I'm going to reduce the size of this from 29 to 27, the same way we did for the other, so it can properly fit in. All right, so let me get this fitted into the shape. Bring this down. Okay, move it a bit upward. All right, so what next do we do? Add the stroke to it. Stroke, here's a stroke. So enable stroke, make the color black, and then the width too. That's just fine. So here is what we have. And then for the middle, so click on that shape and then bring it forward. Let it be that the two by the side, it's smaller. Why this one is the main image. All right, so it should have dominance over the two. Its shadow should be casted over the two. All right, so it should not be obstructed at all. So let's duplicate this one, copy, reduce the size from 33, let's make it 31. All right, then go straight to remove the shadow. We don't need you. All right, then go to the texture and select the image you want to use for this. So I'm going to use a similar image to what we use as the main background. A similar image, similar. Yes, here it is. All right, so just crop it, crop. Let me see. No, let's face the other way. Yeah, so this is just good. All right, so we've gotten that. Let's now position it to the center. This video will be ending very soon. I don't want it to be too long. Already the first one is up to 45 minutes. Okay, so we've gotten this, reduce it a bit. All right, so we'll now add a stroke. Yeah, very important. We'll add a stroke to it. Enable. I'm going to change the color to black as usual. The color now is black. So this is just fine. As you can see. So we are having almost the same thing as what we are having in this flyer. So replication is not really an issue if you can just get what exactly they are trying to do. So what else have we not done here? Okay, coming down to this stuff now, here is just for you to change the color of this, and then you can see a QR code that was used here. In one of my videos I would show you how to generate a QR code. When I mean generate, I don't mean a false QR code that you just get online and use. I mean a QR code that when you scan it, you can use it, all right, and to bring out your details, right? But for the purpose of this video, I won't be doing that here. So I think I have a QR code downloaded somewhere on my phone. Let me quickly run through and see if I still have it. Alright, my device is taking time to load. How do I locate it? I know it's somewhere inside my phone. So let me locate it as fast as I can. How do I even know what I'm doing self? I now locate it somehow like that. I now locate it. Let me see. Okay, I think I've gone far enough. I have it somewhere here. No. Let me see what I've got. Okay, so here it is. So all I need to just crop it to size. Let me take this out. Take this out. So here's what we're left with. Right, so reduce the size of this. Oh, my phone is hanging terribly. I don't know why. It's hanging. It's making the work strenuous on me. Right, so let's leave it at this size and then position it downwards to be centralized. Let's send it down. All right, so let's send it upwards a bit. Okay, let's increase this size a bit. Yeah, perfect. So centralize this also. So that's fine. So the resources used, I would send it to you guys. So I wouldn't want to go further. It's just here. Change the color for this. Change color for this. Then here, and what will be here is your delivery order, and then follow us on. So your social media handle would be beneath your follow us on with the icon. While here, your number or your mail would be here with the icon as well. So basically, that's how we got this. All right, so the video will be ending now. Thank you for your time. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned till we meet again in our next video. So the resources will be sent to us on WhatsApp. Let's do it to duplicate, get inspiration, and then do something amazing, and then let us see our work on the group.